not of their shadows. But there's an awful lot of scamming companies out there. I mean, look what we did. We joined Organic Gold. Did we make a dime from Organic Gold? No, we did not.
Amway.
We didn't make stuff from Amway. So I can understand people are nervous. Heck, I ain't gonna lie.
That's what.
I get nervous.
That's what killed Donna and Kathy's idea of business.
That's true. That's true. But I'm not willing to cheat my family, my team. I don't care if I'm in 100 companies. If they think I'm gonna go lockstep, if they think I'm gonna drink the Kool-Aid like Jim Jones got people to do and kill themselves back in the 70s, I don't care if the company promised me $100 million, I won't do it. I just won't. And I wish that my team could see that. I wish my team knew who I really was, but trying to convince my team is going to be...
Pull teeth.
No. It's like trying to jump up Mount Everest. Not climb it, but jump up it.
Well,
but I still love my team. They're afraid. You'd be afraid too if you got ripped off. It's not easy for people to be bold. Not everybody is like Albert Tricasso. Not everybody has a live TV show and goes live without any script at 6 p.m. against the news. Don't you realize that I am a little bit different?
Yeah.
I'm going to protect my family whether they like it or not. That's just the way I am. I've been with you, what, 33 years? Did I dump on your asteroids?
No.
You might want to think about that. And if there's one thing eventually I have you say to my family, the teams, not that we can earn the money, because they're going to have to work for it. We can't earn them a penny. They got to earn it. They have to be brave. They have to make the calls. They have to do everything that it takes. They have to walk down the street and say something to somebody they never said, like, hello, how you doing? How would you like the chance to have a second income and not have to be a slave to another job? How would you like to be able to be out here in a park like this family right here, these families, enjoying that instead of being stuck in a job? That's what they got to do. They got to be brave.
Lazy.
My team ain't lazy. My team's afraid. And no offense, V-Stream, let's get real. Let's get real about Neutronics. There's a couple of things that I'm a little bit worried about, but I damn sure tell you one thing. The team don't know this. I damn sure tell you one thing. If any team, any company that I'm associated with rips anybody off, I don't care who it is. You know what I would do?
What?
I would investigate their asteroids like you just don't know.
Good.
So if anybody ever sees this, not that I think they will, I don't care if it's the president of Neutronics, I don't care if it's the president of the United States. Mess with my family, and I will legally and peacefully whoop your ass. And I don't care if people like cuss words or not. You don't mess with my family. Maybe that's my upbringing. Maybe it's the fact that I'm Sicilian, Italian. I don't know. What I do know is you don't mess with my family. Because if you do, you mess with me.
You're not the only man that feels that way.
Well, if I'm not the only man that feels that way, then why is America allowing Congress right now to enslave this nation?
I don't know.
Why ain't anybody standing up and saying no?
I don't know, because this ain't the 60s, that's why.
No, it's cause people are afraid of the death. Well, at any rate, I'm going to finish this.
They weren't afraid in the 60s.
Yeah, they were afraid.
But they stood up for it.
They were afraid. They died. People died in the 60s. But they said, I'd rather die. They said, I would rather die than be a third or fifth class citizen. And I'm going to tell you something that really pisses me the hell off.
What?
How minorities or so-called minorities, their lives don't seem to matter. Look, I am what people think. People think I'm white. People think I'm a Caucasian. I'm Italian. But black lives matter to me. Native American lives matter to me. Muslim lives, Christian lives. I don't give a flying Frito who they are.
All lives matter to me.
Excuse me, I gotta get that on camera. Excuse me? What?
All lives matter to me.
Say what?
All lives matter to me.
Why?
It doesn't matter what race, religion, or nationality you are,
Why? Why do they matter?
because that's what God wanted of everybody.
If there's no God, why do they matter?
Well,
If they-
because we all share the same planet, and I think we should get along. That's why.
Oh boy, that sounds like a Humanity Matters Live episode, don't it?
Well, I'm a co-host of Humanity Matters Live.
Say what?
I'm a co-host
You
of
mean I'm
Humanity
not-
Matters Live.
So in other words, when I tell people I'm a TV talk show host, that I ain't full of it?
Yeah, he's a TV talk show host for 11 years.
Excuse me? Try 11 and a half.
11 and a half years.
You don't even know how many,
Channel 21.
nah, don't be talking to people. I ain't showing this to anybody.
Oh, I thought.
If people see this, it'd be lucky. I'm planning on having this for L's personal records.
Oh,
But let me just say this. I've been in on TV for 22 and a half, God bless you, 22 and a half seasons. And I don't care who joins my teams. I really don't. I'm getting paid. I'm saving lives. And if I get the chance to save my team's lives by teaching them, loving them, and helping them, then fine. But if they bail out, hey, then God bless them. I hope they find their promised land. But Annette, look right at me for a minute and take off those freaking glasses. I'm saying this to you, and I want you to listen. I don't care how hard I have to work. I don't care how many doors I have to knock down, calls I have to make, people I have to try to get to wake the F up. I'm saving lives. I've done it for 11 and a half years.
yeah, well, don't jeopardize your life.
I can't help that. I can't help that. I'm not gonna tell you that I won't. I can't, because before me, my cats come. Before
I
them,
realize that, but what good? It's like Donna said, what good is the money if you're dead?
I'm trying to save people's lives.
I know, but what good is it if you're dead? And what good is it to your cats and me?
I can't
And
answer that, but
Well,
I'll
you
tell you
better
what,
answer
I
it.
can't answer that. But this is not supposed to be for public knowledge, so I can't answer that. All that I know is this. I got a group of people on these teams, okay? Look at me for a minute. I owe them everything.
I realize that, but you can't enjoy the money if you're dead, now can you?
I'm not gonna be going anywhere. I have too much work to do. But at the same time, I'm changing this country for the better.
Well, good luck.
And if anybody has any brains out there, they'll follow my instructions, because I don't care what the company says. I don't care about sizzle calls. I don't care what we're recommended to do. I don't give a flying Frito. And the other word is what I want to say. What I care about is saving lives and having people not work at a damn Wendy's. I can't stand seeing senior citizens work at Walmart. They should be enjoying life. They should have more money than they ever needed. And don't even get me started on United States veterans and how we have homeless American veterans. That is effed up. So I don't know if my
That's a
team will
disgrace.
ever, I don't know if anybody on earth will ever get it.
I don't know.
The only thing I know,
You won't let me talk to them.
I can't let you talk to them.
Well,
Because
wake them up, that's for sure.
if I let you talk to them,
What, they're gonna run?
they will run so fast it will be like the
Why?
Olympics.
Because they're hearing it from somebody who supports you and... What?
Yeah, they'll run? Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
I'm not taking their bullshit.
Who are you to say that?
I'm saying that they have a good guy who cares for them personally. You don't have too many of them on this planet. And they're not being fair to you, sitting around waiting for the money to come to them.
No, I gotta stop you. They're not being fair to themselves.
Well,
You know, I'm gonna say something. I gotta say this. I'm sorry. I gotta say this. I have five guys and one girl that gave up on this business because they didn't like the fact that I didn't seem to be a good mentor. I'm a damn good mentor. Better than any mofo out there in some ways. They went back and got another traditional job. A slave job. No, they're afraid, Annette. They're not crazy. It's nice that I had that $297 check. But they need a paycheck. They need to eat 24 hours a day. Right?
Yeah.
So they're afraid.
Well, when are they gonna quit being afraid?
Never. Until they change their mindset. Why do you think I tell them, go get Think and Grow Rich. Think Your Way to Wealth. Go watch Tony Robbins. Look what it's done to me. I mean, for real. I didn't go around saying,
like they're gonna do it.
you know what? I can't be them. They do it, they do it. They don't, they don't. I love them, and I'll be here for them. But right now, my focus is on saving my cats' lives, saving my grandchildren's lives who are dogs and cats over in another city, and your life and mine. And then, in a larger sense, theirs. In a larger sense, everybody you see, every car you see, I care about. I don't know the people. I'll never see them. But I love them. Look at this. Look how beautiful this park is.
Yeah.
How can you not care about people? Yeah, they get on my last effing nerve. But I love them. I can't help myself.
People.
Well, if you care,
But who cares about you or us?
it doesn't matter if they care about me or not. I love them either way. Can I ask you a question? You ever hear of a guy named Jesus?
Yeah.
He loved the planet so much, he was willing to die for the planet, right?
Right.
Look what they did to him.
Yeah, I know.
You ever hear of a guy named John F. Kennedy?
Yeah.
Look what the good he did and what happened to him.
Well,
You ever hear of Gandhi?
yeah.
What happened to him? He got killed. The point is, I'm gonna love them whether they love me or not. I don't care. So all that I can say is this.
Well, nobody better kill you.
If it happens, it happens.
Bullshit.
You can say bullshit, but I'm not gonna stop being who I am for anybody. I do it my way, like Frank Sinatra and Elvis. But I'll say this much.
Well, I love you and I don't want anything happening to you.
I know that.
And so do your friends and family.
Well, it would be nice if other people would wake up and smell the coffee in the Fritos. But can I just say something?
Well, I think Scott's one that's on your team.
I know Scott's one.
Julian, when he wakes up, he'll be on your team.
I know Julian's a hero. Look what the man did. Saved his family's life at the age of 13. You don't do that unless you're a hero.
Yeah.
But I don't want to talk about that right now. It makes me sad. But what I do want to say to you, not all heroes got killed. Look at the wonderful Nelson Mandela. Think about him. You remember Nelson Mandela?
Yeah.
He helped, I think it was like 300 million people, or whatever it was, finally get their civil liberties. He was in prison for 27 years, and then he eventually became president. I'm going to get my justice. I'm going to save this nation, and I don't give a pluck with a P who joins my team and who the hell don't. If they want to not join, I love them. I'm still going to be one of the best second income consultants on the face of this earth, not just in America. So I love them. But you know what? I gotta go meet my sister. It's 4:40 p.m. and 50 seconds. But I gotta get me one more round of video. I know one thing, I love Father God, and I love the atheists too. I don't know about you, but I know I do.
Yeah.
I don't blame people for being atheists though. Religion killed off God. God can't be killed off, but it pissed a hell of a lot of people off. Muslims killing Muslims, Christians killing Christians, Christians killing Muslims, Muslims killing Christians. I mean, come on. You don't worship the right way. Get the heck out of here. Love God. Get real. Just get freaking real. This is not to be seen by anybody other than El Turcaso or Annette Mendel. When it happens to get out there, just remember, it's not supposed to be. Oh, there's some murderous Pet Authority buses in there. Look at that! Annette! The murderous buses that tried to kill us! Oh! The murders that tried to kill us in, 5 days before Christmas. Woo! There's a murderer in the house! I still love him, but I don't trust him.